Hey everyone, Tin Man here, and I'm here with today's jail update. And sorry, this one is a little bit late as I've been exceptionally busy since this jail updated. I was playing in the NA Dota Underlords Cup tournament. As soon as this updated, it started at 7, and then I immediately went into casting the Underlords Pro Duos tournament. So I got to see a lot of this jail before I got to bring you this update. So I get some good ideas about what's going on here. So there's a couple big hitters that are gone today. We've got Doom out of here, so no big hitting Brute, and Arc Warden hurts Primordials as well as just being a lack of damage source for a lot of other compositions. Although Arc Warden was nerfed in the recent patch. He deals a little bit less damage, or his clone rather deals a little bit less auto attack damage. That being said, he's still pretty good. He's still a pretty good unit. You slap good items on him, and he still does a reasonable job of dealing your damage. Other than that, nothing is like super impactful to lose. Weaver makes insect hunters a little bit less viable. Abaddon doesn't really hurt knights, but I think the big winners that come out of this are assassins first and foremost. So assassins are definitely going to be one of the premier builds of this meta and this jail, but like this meta in general. I think assassins are just in an extremely good spot right now. Nyx assassin is great early game. You kind of want to pair up the 6 assassin builds with kind of the 3 elusives, so anti-mage, phantom assassin, and templar assassin. Gets you the elusive bonus. You pair that up with the insect buff from Nyx assassin plus Sand King and Broodmother, since Weaver is out today, and then just throwing Slark, throwing Queen of Pain, throwing Morphling, just whoever you get. And I think the assassins are very unaffected by this jail. It's a very powerful build, and should definitely be like one of your go-tos today. I haven't seen too much success with knights, although Abaddon, is maybe not that important because splashing Heartless maybe not the most important thing anymore now that the Heartless is a little bit weaker. So you can kind of run like some 4 knights builds. I've seen a lot of people playing trolls, like you run Bat Rider plus Chaos Knight plus like Luna Dragon Knight perhaps as kind of like a 4 knights core, and you just say, okay, we're not going to run Heartless today, and that's no big deal because Heartless got nerfed anyway. Despite the fact that Doom is in jail, I do think Brutes are really strong. I think they just like are a good meta composition right now. Obviously Doom is an important Brute unit, and missing him is going to definitely be a loss. But in the Duos tournament that I was casting today, now Duos meta is a little bit different than solo queue meta, but regardless, the Brutes were very well represented. Very oftentimes there's 1 or 2 Brute builds among the final 2 or 4 players, the top 1 or 2 teams. And so yeah, definitely be picking up Brutes. You want to run 4 Brutes, the Axe, the Treant, the Lifestealer, the Magnus, and then you pair that up with maybe some warriors sometimes, maybe some savages, or maybe some hunters. You got a lot of different things you can pair it with, but just the 4 Brutes after their buff is extremely strong. So I would highly recommend trying Brutes even with Doom out, and then of course once Doom comes back, you put Doom in and you can go to town. The downside of this jail is a little bit less mages, since Lena kind of hampers the idea of getting humans and mages in good combination. And Scrappies are definitely affected by the loss of Tinker quite a bit. So maybe stay a little bit away from mages. I do think mages are quite strong if you can get the units together, but Tinker and Lena means that kind of Scrappies or 6 mages or Scrappy mages are maybe not the best thing you want to be going for today. Other than that, good luck in your games today. I think there's a lot of viable builds in the current meta. Not only the ones we mentioned, but still Hunters are always still good without Weaver. Warriors are good, Brutes are good, Assassins are good, Mages can be good, Mages can work even without Lena. So there's a lot of diversity. That is really the highlight of this update after that balance change the other day. So despite what the jail is, I think you're going to see lots of diversity all the time, and I for one am really excited to see it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.